Welcome, Brony Nerds and Gamers, to Telltale Games Poker Night 2. This is Don here, and I'm going to be doing this Let's Play here. As you're probably all wondering, where's Drummy? He normally does these single-player games. Well, not today. Today it's my little thing, because I'm also kind of just doing this as a little blog for myself, to let you guys know that soon I will be recording my own Let's Plays. Single-player, probably. Actually, definitely. In doing so, we hope to bring in more videos and a little more variety. Due to the fact that I actually own some games Drummy doesn't, and vice versa. I'm doing this because I actually have a little more free time than Drummy, and no, I'm not going to try to take over the show or anything. It's actually a little personal thing of what I want to do, because generally I mostly play single-player games. If I'm playing a multiplayer game, it's probably an MMO, and those generally tend to get boring. As well as Let's Plays anyways, in my opinion. So yeah. Poker Night 2 is the,
Let's do it again.
is what it sounds like. It's a poker game. You and 4 other people are playing a game for high stakes. As you can see, Brock Sampson has showed up, and he is from the TV show Adventure Brothers. Also joining us will be Sam from the Sam and Max series, Claptrap from Borderlands, and my personal favorite, Ash, from the Evil Dead series. Also, our dealer today, which is was actually a complete surprise to me when I actually got the game, is Gladys from Portal. In the first game, it was just you, the Heavy from Team Fortress 2, Tycho from Penny Arcade, Strong Bad from I don't actually remember the website series. It was Home Runner, something like that. I'm horrible. I will definitely put that in the comments below, and I do apologize to the creator of Strong Bad. I used to read your stuff. That was back in high school for me. And the last person, who was the last person? Oh yes, it was Max. In this, as you can see, Moxie is in the corner attending a bar, because she's the greatest bartender I have ever known. I would go to any bar with her involved. This gentleman has introduced himself, and I have probably cut out his intro. I do apologize to the gentleman. I found him annoying anyways. There is Sam, and as you probably have guessed already,
is being held aloft by the wings of tiny velvet angels.
Max does join in.
I'm afraid there's no room at the table for your +1, sir.
That's okay. Max will make his own fun.
Come out with your arms akimbo, Mendoza!
So when do we get this clam back on the road?
In a few minutes. We're still waiting for...
Hello,
Yep,
future
there's
loser.
Claptrap and a random psycho.
But seriously, whose HDMI port do I have to kiss to get a drink around here?
I like how Moxie stares at him for the comment.
Ooh, I really love what you've done with the place. Very, Boardwalk Empire meets Silence of the Lambs.
As I was saying, your
Can we
seat
get going? Steve and I have a tea time at Spyglass.
I suppose we should. I'd hoped our final contestant would be here by now. But it appears that we'll be one short tonight.
Best entrance ever.
Deal me in.
Man of few words, but a man of awesome. So yes, in Poker Night 2, you play Texas Hold'em with these gentlemen. The idea of the game, which I actually personally enjoy, is the fact that you can unlock certain collectibles in two of Valve's games. Or yeah, well, it's not really. Well, one is a Valve game, and then the other one is a 2K game. The other one's Borderlands 2. I'm just gonna say it. I'm horrible with the companies. I apologize. The general idea is to play the game is to enjoy the commentary that these characters have, and to see if you can beat them in poker. It's a very interesting game. In a moment, in case nobody knows what that moment came up quick, is the cheat sheet. This is in case nobody knows how to play poker. This was not in the first one, and I'm kind of glad that they put it in the second one, because half the time I can't remember this. I play poker a lot, and I can't even remember this.
You should know that a Williams never bluffs. Except when we do.
Yeah, I will call that. But yeah, as for me doing my own single-player Let's Plays, again, I wanted to contribute other than doing the multiplayer Let's... Oh, man, I got a really nice hand out of that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Is to contribute to the channel more, and... Yeah.
Thanks.
The general idea is I do own some games Drummy doesn't. And,
I like
you
my
know...
weapons more intimate.
In doing
When you're
so,
fighting the kind of uglies that
you
I
know,
come up against,
show off a nice
last thing you
variety.
want is
See how you folks like it, and worst case scenario, I stop.
The player
I mean,
takes
that's
the
literally worst case scenario, but yeah. For me, if I do start Let's Plays, I want to open up with, Ys Origins. It's actually a game series I used to play quite often whenever I was able to find and or hold on to a game long enough. This is actually the first Ys game that I've ever owned, not the first one I've ever played. When I play it, I'm going to decide between one of two chapters. There is a third, but that is after you've beaten one of the two. And that actually comes with a lot of spoilers, and I don't want to do that to you guys, because who knows? Maybe after watching me play it, you're going to want to pick it up and play it yourself. Just to say, other than that, I do have another one-shot game that I am probably going to do and play. That'll be Dungeon Hearts. It is a combination of what I like to call DDR and Bejeweled. How so? Well, like Bejeweled, you have to match three of the same color and objects together to, you know, remove them. In doing so, you have your little party attack the enemies. It's a strange game, and explaining it does not do the game any justice. So that may be the first video I start with, other than, of course, Poker Night 2. If I do decide to do like Drummy does and do 2 single-player Let's Plays, it's going to be a combination of Ys Origins and Overlord. Now, Overlord, if you don't know, it sounds like it is. You are an Overlord. You have minions. Giblet is awesome. Now, some of you are probably thinking, oh, that's a pretty old game. Yes. It's an old game that I haven't played in a very long time.
This is my wager!
I kind of been sad that he didn't do his famous line. Anyways, it's an old game. I haven't played in a long time, so it's going to have a lot of surprises in for me. And,
Okay, Claptrap, keep it cool.
and I've never actually finished it. It's actually kind of sad. Good buddy of mine bought the game for me, and I played it. It's a single-player game. It's really good. It's a very entertaining game, and ow, I'm not playing with that.
Are you sure about that?
Enough of this romper room garbage.
Oh man, those guys are gonna duke it out. But yeah, I hope to actually, in my Let's Play, actually finish the game. If I don't,
booyah!
Yeah, I played it as long as I could. I can only get about halfway through the game before the game drives me nuts. There is actually parts where you have to kind of backtrack a little and grind for your little minions, so that way they can have better gear and whatnot, and you have a stockable army. And in my opinion, nobody should suffer through that for any longer than needed, and I don't want to do that to you folks. That, and I don't want to accidentally continue somewhere and then be like, oh no, I didn't record this. I have to start the game over and catch up.
Ash has been
It's just,
eliminated
it
from
is.
the tournament.
Aw, Ash, you got knocked out, man.
Time to slam down a few beers and dream up an excuse for losing all that money.
Zombies took it. So I gotta tell them. Deadites took it. Sorry. I haven't seen the movies in a while. But yeah, that is personally what I feel like I really want to do. Me and Drummy will still be doing our Resident Evil and Borderlands 2 Let's Plays.
I'm just trying to figure out where your gas cap is.
Actually, I don't know what's in store for us as for multiplayer games. Drummy, again, has been doing Bastion, and I've seen a few of the episodes, and has made me started playing Bastion a little bit too, because the story is very enjoyable. I actually personally enjoy the game, and thanks to Drummy, I have decided to go back and play it again myself. I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of Drummy's single-player games. I will watch them long enough to get a general idea, because, again, they're games that I may eventually buy and want to play myself. But either way, I like to watch as he plays them. He is a very entertaining man, and I hope you all do enjoy his Let's Plays. As with this, as you probably have going to notice eventually in the near future, I have finally officially gotten a headset. My voice is going to be coming in clear because that was our first problem. Sound issues. It was my fault. I apologize. I should have, been on top of this.
Ah, damn it, all in.
Damn, Brock. You playing hardball. Just because ooh. Do I want to call that? Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Have done that.
Yeah. I know you're not me. I'm a crazy man. Oh, I have the better hand. No.
Two pair. The player has two pair. Brock wins.
Yep. And that is me failing horribly at the game. I may do another quick can just to continue, just a tad bit, just to see if we can get more.
It's only money. Your money. $20,000 of it. Right down the drain.
Yes, thank you, Gladys. Thank you for reminding me.
It's a shame you have to leave. We were about to have a party. I even brought hats.
I'm sorry that I will not be able to get a hat. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. We'll not watch the rest because personally for me that is kind of boring. And at least we get Ash back, and he has some great commentary in the game. Again.
Gentlemen.
I have high hopes for Brony Nerds and Gamers. I am personally enjoying doing this. Watching others do it's entertaining. Doing it yourself really brings up some conversations. As you probably have noticed, I'm a bit of a talker. I'm not that great at it. My mind does wander a bit. I apologize. And I've noticed that especially in Borderlands 2, I am just kind of meh. I'm not normally like this when it comes to games. The problem with Borderlands 2 is I have played the royal heck out of the game, and I have beaten it. Like on the 360, I own 2 copies of it. If it hasn't been brought up already, I own 2 copies of it. On that, I have a level 50 Gunzerker with some really good gear. I play online when I can afford to get Xbox Live and whatnot. And the reason I got it on Steam more was due to the fact that I can play online with others and not have to pay extra. I enjoy Xbox Live. It's just most of the time
trying to read my face for tells, huh?
The community isn't the greatest.
I've taken so many blows to the head that the muscles in my face twitch for no damn reason at all. See?
I love the faces. I just love that one. He just shakes his head and blinks. It's funny.
Grabs the pot.
Don't kick yourself. I would have folded too, but in a manlier way.
Oh yes, totally. But yeah, I am not off to a great start in this. Sometimes I'm pretty good at the game, and sometimes I'm just
Have you been merchandised yet?
bad.
Have I been merchandised? Bubba, my image is plastered on so much crap that even I'm getting sick of it. Coffee mugs, t-shirts, feminine hygiene products, and that's not even counting the 43 different action figures.
Action figures?
Oh yeah. You want one?
Yeah. Well, not for me, of course. It's for my friend, Max.
Don't go dragging me into your arrested adolescence.
Tell you what, meet me behind the inventory after the tournament, and I'll set your friend up with a rare mint-conditioned worm-dancing claptrap.
Yes! I mean, I'm sure Max will be very happy.
I'm actually liking this. If I can get one more heart, I got a nice straight here, or flush. One of the two. I can pull up the cheat sheet again, but why? Why board? And I just effed up that one.
All right.
This is not my game today, guys. This is really not.
Who the what now?
But yeah, in future videos, I will be having a clearer voice. We will be coming in loud and clear, and I hope you all enjoy it a bit better. I do watch our Let's Plays when me and Drummy play our games, and I admit I am boring, melodramatic,
Mr. Williams,
and just not interested. I apologize, and I'm trying to personally be better at it, trying to be more talkative, trying to be more entertaining. As you've noticed with Resident Evil, I am actually a little more active with it. I do own it for the 360. Again, I actually reserved and bought that one when it first came out. But the thing is, I only played it the one time, and then I started playing Mercenary Mode, so I actually don't remember the story too much into it. So playing these again actually gets to remind me of the story, and I actually get to enjoy it all over again. And the game is so much better when you have an actual partner that isn't the AI. In my opinion, it's kind of sad because in Resident Evil 6, the AI of your partner, as I'm going to call Ashley, I'm being very nice towards her, it isn't bad. If you know how to, you know, oh my god, I need a 10. I want a 10 so badly right now. We are betting.
Really?
Yes, really. I found Ashley's AI to be simple yet cooperative. Whereas in Resident Evil 6 single player,
really,
it's not bad. It could be worse. It could be a heck of a lot worse. I'm being very serious. At least with me and Drummy, we're like I said, I'm more active. I'm enjoying it, and I think I'm a little more entertaining. Any indication of that is definitely Jesus.
Yeah.
Any indication of that is literally going to come on Drummy's part to say if I'm being better or more boring. Ow. Survey says... Yeah, no.
That's the stuff.
I bet the big one.
Ash has a full house. And
Do I still have $400?
friend has two pair.
Oh, I'm actually selling this game, folks. It's
good to
funny.
be the king.
$400, I get one more hand. But yeah, I know what turned into a small little blog kind of turned into an apology to the fans on my neglect towards video quality. It's weird.
Values of dog, yeah.
And you, Flapsnap.
Flapsnap. I
You're
like
some
that one.
kind of robot,
I'm also a ninja.
and our host is a pirate.
I'm more of a retired raconteur these days.
And none of you are weirded out by this?
Nope.
Hey.
I get weirder things in my sandwiches.
Let's go all in.
Impressive. Well, that was a bad idea.
Booyah!
The heck? How do you fall out of a chair, Claptrap? You just sit there.
Booyah!
Oh, this does not bode well for our intrepid hero. Thankfully, the fate of the world is not resting on the shoulders of...
Unexpected joy!
Claptrap has three of a kind, and you have a pair of kings. Claptrap wins.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Well, Burning Nerds and Gamers, I'm going to have to end it here. This is Don speaking to you again. I hope to shortly bring out my single-player Let's Plays. Expect them in the not-so-quite near future. I am still working out my details.
Super humiliating.
Pretty much this weekend, I'm going to be on what I like to call my little personal vacation. I have a con I'm going to. And then after that, we will see where the road takes me. Again, this is Don from Burning Nerds and Gamers. I hope you enjoyed this little Let's Play. Thank you all for listening. Like and comment below, and I will hope to see you all soon.